What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, and I'm here to answer the long-asked question, does pineapple belong on pizza? Well, join in the debate with me down in the comments, and stay tuned also for a Nova Pro preview, all tonight on Pizza Night. Never fear, Pizza Night is here, so grab yourself a can of beer for Friday night, August 11th, 2017. It's Hulk Hogan's birthday, everybody, and I'm at Little Caesars in the Pike Plaza, home of many, many places that I have reviewed before, but I am here once again to check out Little Caesars. It's not been all that long since the Extra Most Bestest came out, and no, they don't have anything new, but I am looking to get myself into the big debate on pineapple on pizza. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Well, we're going to find out today with the Hula Hawaiian. It's been on the menu for a long time. I've just never gotten around to grabbing one. Of course, Little Caesars makes their own dough in their restaurants every day. This has got that dough with their tomato sauce, their cheese mixture, which is, I believe, Munster and mozzarella, as well as some others. And then you've got pineapple tidbits and what is described on the website as ham or Canadian bacon. It does not really specify which, and honestly I couldn't tell you which one is which with those little julienne ham wedges. Let me go ahead and see if I can't pull a 420 slice out of this $8 pizza and see what that looks like. Indeed, there it is. Nice and floppy. Got stuff falling off the front there. Lots of toppings on here. Little Caesars does not skimp, that's for darn sure. Alright guys, I'll be right back right after this to finally settle the big question. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Right after this on Pizza Night. Alright gang, back here on Pizza Night to answer that long pondered question. Does pineapple belong on pizza? We're going to find out, and you can continue to weigh in down in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and grab this thing, slide it over a little bit more closely to me. Grab that 420 slice that I showed you before. Some of the pineapples have slid off of it, but that's not that big of a deal. Show it next to my noggin the way I always do. 8 nice looking slices of pizza on this $8 large. 8 seems to be a theme. Let me go ahead and take a bite. Aloha. Alright gang, as far as I'm concerned, pineapple does belong on pizza, and I will tell you why. It really hits a spot when it comes to that sweet and savory mix that you sometimes really, really like and really, really gotta have when you're just craving something like that. I like it a lot. Of course, their crust is great. They make it every day. Their sauce is just alright, kind of in between sweet and savory. The cheese is fantastic. It stretches, it pulls, it tastes very, very good. It's an excellent blend of pizza cheeses. Then you get to the two toppings that make this Hawaiian. Now, some places will also add bacon. Some places will put some jalapenos up there or some other kind of peppers. But this is your standard run-of-the-mill, as you were, Hawaiian pizza. They call it the Hula Hawaiian here. I believe it's ham and not Canadian bacon, because I tend to find ham a little juicier than Canadian bacon at times. So that's okay. It's very, very scarce in terms of its, actual meatiness, because it's just a little sliver of ham, but there's lots of it on there, and you do get a good flavor. And that's a good pork flavor. It's not like overbearing like some sausages might be. It's very mild, and I like that. The pineapple itself mixes with the saltiness of the ham with that sort of citrusy, sour kind of tartness that pineapple brings you. I like that a lot. The sweetness then comes in to sort of roll it all into a very, very nice taste. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't say anything bad about this $8 pizza. Pineapple does belong on pizza. You should know that by now, and now you do. So I'm going to go ahead and give this pizza Oh, a 7/8 thumbs up. It's pretty darn good for the price, guys. I like it a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you weigh in down below in the comments. Check us out on Facebook by joining the Facebook group by clicking on the link in the description down below. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, make sure you use the hashtag Snack Society all day, every day. That way we know what you're eating and you know what we're eating too. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're a wrestling fan, stay tuned right here for the Nova Pro preview. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. That's right, gang. Thanks for hanging around for this preview of Nova Pro Wrestling's big summer ending card. That's right, it's next week, 1 week from tonight, August the 18th, at the Annandale Volunteer Fire Department. 8 p.m. bell time, 7:30 doors. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge card to help cool you off for the summer. It's cool for the summer with Nova Pro Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event is going to be all that in a bowl of chips. If you were at American Slang 17 last month, you know what happened. Angela Slane, she's been tearing through the female competition in Nova Pro Wrestling over the last several months, ever since last November, I think, as a matter of fact, or maybe it was a little bit earlier this year. Either way, it seems like she's been through the whole roster. She's roughed up Jordan Grace. She beat Rachel Ellering. She's really made a name for herself in Nova Pro Wrestling, but she feels like she hasn't gotten her just due. So she decided to go against Mike E. King, the promoter of Nova Pro Wrestling, and hurl some very distasteful comments at him concerning his family. Mike tried to defuse the situation, came out to the ring, told her, let's handle this in the back. Angela just wasn't having that. She followed him to the entranceway, and ladies and gentlemen, just like the likes of the Sheik or Jim Cornette or Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert, she unleashed a fireball of furious flames that singed Mike E. King's face. They had to put him out. They dumped water on him on the floor at the JCC, ladies and gentlemen. Thankfully, his injuries were not that bad, but they could have been. And because of that, Mike E. King is out for revenge. Ladies and gentlemen, he is bringing in none other than the independent beast, the huge mountain of a man named Keith Lee, to take on and take out Angela Slane next Friday at the Annandale Volunteer Fire Department in a huge intergender battle, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be nothing but brutal, and I can't wait to see it. Also, in six-man action, two of the most important and powerful factions in Nova Pro Wrestling will be facing off. Last month, Trip Cassidy of the Carnies, he was lent over to the 1% side to help out against Eric Royal. Well, that didn't turn out so well, and as a result, the Carnies, Nick Iggy, Kerry Awful, and Trip Cassidy will be taking on the members of the 1%. Some call them the Trifecta. It's the Commonwealth champion as well as the brand new Ultra J champion, Logan Easton LaRoe, his buddy Alexander James, and beautiful Bobby Shields, in a huge six-man tag team war that will be nothing but violent, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait to see that. Also, Fred Yehi making his Nova Pro return, going to take on none other than a big favorite down in Nova Pro. That's Tim Donst, Mr. Wrestling himself. Also, another intergender match, this time in the tag team ranks, as Faye Jackson will tag team up with Innocent Isaiah, formerly of Cutie and the Beast, to take on Veda Scott and Chuck Taylor. No, not the Chuck Taylor that we've seen in Nova Pro before, but a different Chuck Taylor that has a striking resemblance to a certain manager. Also, a big event, ladies and gentlemen, you may have seen him on the internet. It is the Progressive Liberal. Yeah, that's right. He goes around infuriating conservatives from town to town wearing his Hillary Clinton shirt, and he will take on Money Green in his Nova Pro debut. Money Green, of course, has been around Nova Pro for a long time, and he's looking to get a piece of the Progressive Liberal. Also, Eric Royal and Chet Sterling, two of the biggest and brightest stars in Nova Pro, will be taking on the new tag team, the Ugly Ducklings, that just debuted in Nova Pro last month rather. Great match coming up there. You got John Kerman taking on Chip Day, plus the return of Sugar Dunkerton, and an open challenge as Bo Crockett looks for somebody to knock him off his block. All this coming to you 1 week from tonight, next Friday, August 18th, at the Annandale Volunteer Fire Department. Be there for Nova Pro, cool for the summer.